a local resident, strong advocate for Cabo living.
You guys got to put your money here. This is where it's at. This is where it's at. Yeah, you want to invest, put your money here. I mean, the return we're getting all day, Airbnb or long-term rentals, But this is where it's at. I tell my family all the time. They don't listen, but I tell them.
Welcome to the Nick Fong Podcast. As the broker and owner of Ronival Real Estate, Nick has spent nearly 20 years in Baja, California, sir. And in this podcast, he'll be talking everything Baja, from food and culture to real estate and property management. And now, here's your host, Nick Fong.
All right, welcome back to the podcast. John Ovalle, welcome back. How are you doing, brother?
What's up, bro? Good, you?
Excellent. Well, we recorded that video at your restaurant, Mezcla, over 2 years ago, before the pandemic. 2.5 years ago. Right
before COVID.
It was crazy.
We opened, it was COVID 3 days ago.
But I wanted to bring you on the podcast to talk about just more lifestyle.
Okay.
I know years ago you moved here, you're married, you have 2 kids.
Yes.
What the lifestyle is like here in Cabo for you. Tell everyone where you're from.
Well, I'm originally from Huntington Beach, California.
Mm-hmm.
Grew up in Huntington Beach. My wife from Peru.
Mm-hmm.
And we just came here, loved it, and stayed. Just like everybody else.
So how many years has it been?
How many years?
Yeah.
We've been here 6.5 years already.
Jeez.
It goes by fast.
Years.
Yeah.
And your kids are how old?
4.
4. He has twins.
Twins, yeah, they're crazy. They're running around all day.
And so you managed to live here full time for over 6 years, and you work also.
Yes, I work. I have my office at Plaza my brand Costco, and I work remotely.
Okay.
So I run a sales company in the States and Canada, and then we sell stuff on Amazon back home. So.
Okay. So you can work remotely. A lot of our clients work remotely, and you managed to find a great lifestyle.
Oh, it's awesome here. It's so laid back. It's like, it's funny. I'm sure you've caught in driving home. Your traffic is like 10 cows, This is awesome. It's so laid back. It's so great.
But isn't it funny though? The last, especially year, people have been complaining about the traffic.
Yes.
Right. And there is more traffic.
No, it happens to me. I was with a buddy the other day from California that was here, and there was like 6 cars in front of me. I was like, oh, I was just going crazy. 6
cars.
Yeah. And he's like, bro, relax. What are you doing? And I was like, it's traffic. He's like, what's wrong with you? It's crazy because you get used to here, and everywhere it's like 5 minutes away.
Right.
And you get lazy to go downtown to buy something at the hardware store, It used to take me sometimes a month or 2 to go buy a light just because I was too lazy to go there. Because everything's so close by. It's awesome.
And you don't have to wait. And coming from Huntington Beach, what was it like in terms of traffic for you? Did you have to drive to work?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I used to live over there like 6 minutes away, 7 minutes away, but now it's like 15, 20.
Yeah.
So with all the traffic, it's a mess. And the prices, it's just crazy.
So what have you found in terms of, aside from working remotely, what do you and your wife like to do with your family?
Well, with the kids, beach, there's beaches here are beautiful. You have the Pacific, the East Cape, San Jose. They love to go to the beach. They love to camp. Yeah. We'll go to day passes, like $50. You go to a hotel and you get all drinks and food included, and you're there at the pool and you just kick it back and chill. It's fun.
Which hotels are you going for $50 for the whole day?
Okay, maybe like 75. During COVID, it was like 50. Lately, we've been going to the Hilton.
The Hilton?
Yeah, it's like it's like $75, and you go and you just hang up there all day, and they give it back to you in food and drinks.
Get out! Do they charge the kids also?
No.
So for $150, you spend the whole day there?
You spend the whole day there.
Food and drinks?
Food and drinks. And then, and you got like the Cabo, which is like Corazon now.
Mm-hmm.
That place is cool. You can go hang out. They don't charge you nothing.
Wow.
They just like buy a beer and use the pool. And it's got the great rooftop pool, It's awesome.
Killer view.
Yeah, it's awesome. You just get lost on the beach.
So several months ago, late last year, I think it was, I ran into you at Plaza Nova.
Oh, yeah.
And you asked, what did you ask me?
What are you up to, bro? Because whenever I see you, it's like, this guy's up to something. And it's always something good. So I'm like, what are you up to, man?
And so specifically, you were asking about a new project.
I was asking about Cuatro Vientos because so there was this big lot down at the hill before you go up to where we live in El Tezal. And it's prime real estate, great location, in and out. in and out. Like there's no go driving up and around. It's just in and out. And I saw your car there and I was like, oh, this is going to be good. He's up to something. Yeah. So I asked you and you're like, oh yeah, bro. We're doing like 3 phases and blah, blah. It's $10,000 to get in. And I was like, send me the info.
So what has happened several months later?
I ended up buying 2.
Yeah.
Going on 3.
But that's not a bad thing. Because,
no, it's great.
Because awesome. You literally bought in the mid 200s.
Yeah.
Under
like
300.
260.
And now those are in the mid 300s.
In the mid 300s, yeah. So
you made over like $100,000
$100,000 on
in
each.
a few months.
Yeah.
And the cool thing is you didn't have to pay, you haven't paid the full price.
No.
You just paid a deposit and you're making payments.
No, you guys are awesome, man. You guys gave me a payment plan and just like structured it over the life of the development. So it was great.
Hey, thanks for being a part of the Nick Fong podcast. Make sure to subscribe to the podcast to get the latest updates. And if you're watching this on our social channels, please like and share. And if you want to be featured or you want me to talk on a certain topic, food, activities, culture, real estate in the Baja, drop a comment.
And in terms of investments, real estate is definitely a big part of your investment strategy.
It's what I'm doing, yeah. It's where it's at. It's where it's at. It's where the best return's at. It's less headaches. And Cabo's just hot. Cabo's a hot market. I tell my family all the time. I had a friend the other day send me a listing from an apartment next door to him in Huntington Beach, a 2-bedroom apartment, $3,000. Yeah. And he's like, dude, this thing's small. Like, you can fit there. And I always try to tell people back home, like, this is where you need to put your money. Because here we're getting 10, 12, 15% a month on your return.
Yep.
And you use that money to live back home.
Yep.
Put your money here. Why are you stressing to buying back in the States and putting a big down payment and making your mortgage pay? You don't make money back home. Mm-hmm. You make money back home. I feel that you make money if you buy it and you sell it in 6 months, 8 months. You probably make more, but here you get a larger return. I think over there the ROI is like 4-5%. Right. And here, I'm getting 12, 15 all day. I got 20 on one property.
Wow.
So this is where it's at.
So you work remotely during the day, you invest day and night, and on the weekends. You were even up in La Paz, I know.
Oh, yeah, I was up in La Paz.
What are some of the areas that you've explored that I call the peripheral? Cabo, I look at as the heart of the Baja, where everyone knows Cabo San Lucas, San Jose del Cabo, the Arch. What are the areas that you've been exploring in and around?
I love Cerritos.
Yeah.
And that's booming too. East Cape is fun. La Paz is beautiful. That's just a whole different vibe.
Have you done the whale sharks up there?
I haven't done them yet. I know I need to. I need to. Maybe when the kids are a little bigger.
Yeah.
I need to. But no, La Paz is just another vibe. The food's great, and you just get there and you just lay and you just relax. It's just a different vibe from Cabo. Like you get to Cabo and you just want to party and have a shot of tequila. Over there, you're just like, you
tranquilo.
Yeah, you relax in front of the Malecon and you're like, oh, this is cool.
What about, have you made it up to Loreto?
I have. Loreto's awesome.
Yeah. What parts have you, Loreto Bay, Danzante Bay?
Loreto Bay.
Yeah.
Loreto and then just their Malecon there. It's beautiful. Loreto's beautiful. Beautiful. I was actually talking about going there for Father's Day.
Okay. Got a new project for you.
Oh, God.
It's an amazing project on the beach, Danzante Bay. It's going to be incredible, and it's coming to the market this summer.
Loreto's good, man. The Loreto's up and coming. Loreto's going to be huge. And I think there's flights from LA here already.
Yeah, so once a week, LA, Phoenix, and Dallas, I believe, are once a week. Those are flying into Loreto. And then you can fly into La Paz, drive 4 hours, or, you can get the dozens of international flights daily into San Jose del Cabo.
And just drive up there.
It's a 6-hour drive.
It's a 6-hour drive, yeah. It's not too bad, though.
No. Especially if you're going there and you're going to be there for a duration. But once a week, they have those international flights in and out of their airport. So.
There's even a flight from San Lucas there.
Oh, yeah, in Cabo San Lucas.
Yeah, I've never done
airport.
it.
I haven't either.
Yeah, but I think it's a quick little putt there, but...
why don't we buy a private airplane and we could fly up there?
Yeah, we need to.
Charter business.
Ronival.
Ronival Air?
Ronival Air.
That would be good for photos and videos.
It's tax write-off.
Yeah. That sounds great.
I think Loreto, I've actually had my own Loreto, man, because I think Loreto's going to be like Cabo was 15 years ago. I think now's the time to get in there.
Did you explore the islands?
I didn't because my kids were too little when we went.
It's
insane. I heard you just go dock and you're just there all day and you just hang out.
Yeah. Exactly what we did.
Yeah.
And so there's like 5 main islands there that you can explore day trip. But the summers are very hot there, but they're also very popular. People with their huge yachts go in and just island hop.
The fishing's good.
Yeah. It's pristine.
Yeah.
It's just unfreaking believable. It's Cabo like 30, 40 years ago.
Yeah, and a lot of people like that.
Uh-huh.
A lot of people look for that. You know, I had a buddy that came last week and he's like, man, I remember when Cabo there was nothing left. You should just come into the airport and you were out of your plane in 5 minutes in the taxi. You know,
no stoplights.
Yeah.
Now it's very different.
A couple of donkeys on your way downtown.
I was just in San Jose yesterday, and there was like maybe 12 cows in a roundabout.
Oh, God.
And I was like, oh, my gosh. And it was in the Fonotur area.
Oh.
So not in a scarce area. It was actually where a lot of condos and houses were located. But you never know what you can find here.
You know, actually, I saw on the news a little stampede of cows that ran through the airport last week.
Are you serious?
Like the Cabo airport, like right where you come in and there's the bars and people are hanging out having shots.
Uh-huh.
Like, they just like ran through there. Like where all the Texas people are.
How the heck did it get there? Cow traffic control, not air traffic control. Cow traffic control. Well, Johnny, I appreciate you coming on. I wanted everyone to get to know you a little bit. A local resident, strong advocate for Cabo living.
You guys got to put your money here. This is where it's at. This is where it's at. Yeah, you want to invest, put your money here. I mean, the return we're getting all day, Airbnb or long-term rentals, you know. But this is where it's at. I tell my family all the time. They don't listen, but I tell them. And it's super safe. It's like the safest city in Mexico.
I know. You know? It's incredible. Yeah. Well, Johnny, good to see you.
You too, brother.
All right. Until the next one. Bye for now.
Thanks for listening to this episode of the Nick Fong Podcast. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast and the YouTube channel at youtube.com/Ronival Real Estate and follow Nick on Instagram at NickFong_Ronival. Ready to find your Baja dream home? Check out the latest property listings at Ronival.com or findmexicohouses.com. Hasta luego.